in the interest of Othaniel Lundgren. We're here today for our final. We're conducting this through Zoom. We are live streaming, and Ms. Goodman is making our record.
On behalf of the mother, Desiree Casias, I am present. Ms. Casias is not present, and I have not had any contact with her.
Jay Michaelson, on behalf of Samuel Lundgren, he has not appeared. I provided him the link. I also provided him with the relinquishment documents he requested, and he hasn't followed up with my requests.
Stacy Zavala, on behalf of the child.
Lisa Eninga.
And Ms. Eninga, how are you employed?
I'm an investigator.
With CPS?
Yes.
Okay. And are you familiar with the case involving the child Othaniel Lundgren?
I am.
How are you familiar with that case?
I received a report and went out and did the investigation.
Okay. What was the report you received?
The report came in on December 23rd of 24 about a mother who just gave birth to a child, and they were both positive for methamphetamine.
Okay. Did you learn who the mother was of the child?
Yes, the mother is Desiree Casias.
And did you learn who the possible father was?
Samuel Lundgren.
Okay. And were you able to meet with the parents?
I was.
Okay. Where did you meet with them?
At the hospital.
Okay. How did your conversations go with the parents?
It went fine. The parents were very transparent and let me know that they were active methamphetamine users.
Okay. We'll talk about mom first. What did mom specifically tell you?
She told me that she actually used methamphetamine the day that she went in labor, and that's probably why she went in labor, and that she was high during birth.
Okay.
Giving birth.
What did Samuel Lundgren tell you?
He let me know as well that he used a few days prior, but that he was an active methamphetamine user as well.
Okay. Did they both state anything about how long they had been users?
Yes, they had both said that they were users since teens. I believe mom was 16 and the dad was 21 when he started using, but they both were active users since then.
Did you discuss CPS history with the parents?
Yes, I did.
Okay. We'll take on mom first. What did mom tell you about her CPS history?
She had 2 children removed prior from CPS. One was removed in 2021 and her parental rights were terminated. And then she had another child removed at birth on December 5th of 23. And those rights were also terminated on that child. And they were both removed due to methamphetamine, being positive for methamphetamine.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 1. It's a certified copy of the order of termination from the 2023 case that mom discussed with the investigator.
Any objection?
No objection.
No objection.
All right, petitioner's exhibit 1 will be admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, I'd like to, with that exhibit, let me find it. For the court to take notice that under section 7.2, that mother's rights, one of the grounds mother's rights was terminated on was the E grounds. And that termination was done on December 3rd of 2024.
All right, counsel, any objection?
No objection.
No objection.
No objection.
All right, I'll take judicial notice that document that mother had a termination based on E grounds. And I'm scrolling real quickly. Hang on. And the order was signed and then adopted by the referring court on January 29th of 2025.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mhm.
And Ms. Eninga, you stated in your testimony earlier that, your new report that we're here on today came in about 20 days after that final hearing and termination, correct?
Yes,
Okay. Where did parents state, if they knew why you were there before you ever told them why you were there?
I don't recall that.
Okay. Did they tell you where they wanted the child placed?
They did
Where did they want the child placed?
with the paternal grandparents.
Okay. Were you able to make contact with the grandparents?
I was.
And were the grandparents approved for placement?
They were.
Okay. Due to parents admitting to the reason for the report and parents admitting to the drug use, do you feel it was in the best interest of the child to remove the child
Yes,
and
I
to
do.
ask the court for orders to remove that child?
Yes,
Was the child placed with paternal grandparents?
they were. The child was. Yes,
And you believe that was in the best interest of the child?
I do.
Were you able to meet with parents later to notify them?
Yes, I was.
Okay, when did that happen?
Let me see. It's been a while. Let's see here.
Let me ask you this way. Did it take you a few days to get in touch with parents after the removal was signed?
Yes,
Did you know where parents were living at the time?
they had an apartment that the paternal grandparents had got for them.
Had they been homeless prior to that?
Yes,
Okay.
both
But
of them.
at the time of this removal, they did have a home living.
Yes, they weren't paying for anything, but yes.
Okay. And then you participated in a adversary hearing, is that correct?
Yes,
And the court granted, the continuation of the temporary managing conservatorship to the department at that time, correct?
yes,
Did you were present for that?
the adversary, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Did parents appear at that adversary hearing?
It's been over a year and I don't recall.
Um,
Oh, goodness.
did an order come out of that hearing?
Yes,
And that order was granting the temporary managing conservatorship to the department?
yes, it was.
Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 2. It's a file marked copy of the temporary order following the adversary hearing that Ms. Eninga was present for.
Any objection?
No objection.
No objection.
No objection.
All right, petitioner's exhibit 2 will be admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Eninga, do you have that exhibit in front of you?
I do not. I never received either of the 2 exhibits, just an email saying they were going to be sent.
Okay, you weren't on the, I apologize for that. I thought you were on that email.
No.
Your Honor, I would ask that the court take notice that on that exhibit number 2 that's been admitted, it is marked that Desiree Casias and Samuel Lundgren both appeared and announced ready at the adversary hearing.
Any objection, counsel?
No objection.
All right, I'll take judicial notice that both parents were present at the adversary hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Naranjo, any questions for this witness?
No questions, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Michaelson.
No questions.
All right, Ms. Zavala.
No questions.
Okay, Mr. Trout, anything further from this witness?
Nothing further from this witness, Your Honor.
Okay, who's your next witness?
Heidi Elliott, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Elliot, if you will, raise your right hand for me. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you'll give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I do.
All right, you may proceed.
Thank you. Ms. Elliott, would you state your name for the record, please?
Heidi Elliot.
And Ms. Elliott, how are you employed?
I'm a permanency specialist at St. Francis Ministries.
And are you familiar with the case involving the child, Othaniel Lundgren?
Yes,
And how are you familiar with that case?
I'm the permanency specialist assigned to it.
Okay. When St. Francis first gets a case, how do you begin working those cases?
You set up family plans of service for the parents and let them know what services are required. You help them find resources to start these services. And you set up face-to-face monthly visits with them.
Okay. Were family plans of service generated for this case?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were they made in order of the court?
Yes, sir.
You weren't the original caseworker on this, were you?
No, sir.
Do you have access to the records from the prior caseworker?
Yes.
Does the caseworker make or make notes at or about the time that they perform duties in their cases?
Yes.
And are those notes made by somebody with the personal knowledge?
Yes.
Do you have access to those records?
Yes.
Are you a custodian of records for those?
Yes.
Have you reviewed the records in this case?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Within this case, was the status hearing was held, and then a family plans of service are made in order of the court? Is that-
Yes.
okay. Was that done in this case?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have the exhibits in front of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me, do you recognize exhibit number 3?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what that is?
The status hearing order and notice of next hearing.
Okay. And as we just stated, family plans of service are generally made in order of the court during the status hearing, correct?
Yes.
Was that done in this case?
Yes.
Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 3. It's the file marked copy of the status hearing order that Ms. Elliott was just testifying to.
Any objection?
No objection.
No objection.
No objection.
All right, petitioner's exhibit 3 is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Elliott, can you tell me what exhibit 4, 5, and 6 are? Do you recognize those?
4, 5, and 6.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, they are the family plans of service.
Okay. And exhibit 4, who is that the family plan of service for?
Desiree Casias.
Okay, and can you tell me when that was filed?
2/10/2025.
And these would have been the family plan of service that was made in order, filed before and made in order of the court during the status hearing, correct?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 4 is the family plan of service for Desiree Casias that was filed with this court.
Any objection?
No objection.
No
No
objection.
All right, petitioner's exhibit 4 is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Elliott, on page 6 of 7 on that exhibit, did mom sign the family planning service?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so she was aware that these were made orders of the court and she agreed to them.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Could you tell me what exhibit number 5 is?
The family plan of service for Samuel Lundgren,
Okay, and when was this one filed?
2/10/2025.
And Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 5 is the family plan, it's file marked copy of the family plan of service that was made in order of this court.
Any objection?
No objection.
No objection?
Objection.
Now, Ms. Elliott, at the
Hang
time.
on a second. Whoop, whoop. All right, petitioner's exhibit 5 is admitted.
I apologize, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead.
Ms. Elliott, this family plan of service, at the time, we were unable to locate Mr. Lundgren, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so he had not signed this, but it was made in order of the court, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me what exhibit number 6 is?
The family plan of service for Samuel Lundgren,
Okay, and when was this one filed?
3/7/2025.
It was filed on 3/7?
I'm sorry,
You
oh,
said
sorry, I
filed-
was looking at the wrong one, sorry. 6/4/2025.
Okay, thank you. And on this family plan of service, did Mr. Lundgren sign it?
Yes, he did.
Okay. Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 6 is the signed copy, signed and file marked copy of the family plan of service for Mr. Lundgren.
Any objection?
No objection?
No objection.
Okay, admitted.
Thank you. Ms. Elliott, one last exhibit. Did the department run a certificate of paternity registry search?
Yes, sir.
Was that filed with the court?
Yes, sir.
Was there anybody ever claim intent or a notice of intent to claim paternity of the child Othaniel Lundgren?
Desiree Casias?
Okay, she's born to the mother, but paternity.
No, sir.
Your Honor, I'd ask to admit exhibit number 7. It's the file marked copy of the certificate of paternity registry search showing that no notice of intent to claim paternity of the child.
All right, any objection, counsel?
No objection?
No objection.
No objection.
All right, petitioner's exhibit 7 will be admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Elliott, since you've been working the case, have you had contact with the parents?
Not very much, like, I've maybe reached them 3-4 times while I've had the case.
Okay. Where have you been able to locate parents?
When I would try to get an address from Samuel to do a home visit, he said he doesn't have a certain place that he couch surfs with friends. He would never give me an address to go visit with them.
Okay. What about mom, Desiree Casias? Have you been able to meet face to face with her?
No, sir. Only when she was in Potter County, I have.
Okay, when was that?
It would be in August.
Okay. Did mom tell you why she was incarcerated at that time?
No, she did not. Theft charges is what she said that her charges were.
Okay,
Sorry, I had to think that.
So she did tell you why she was.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
Okay, and why did she tell you she was incarcerated?
Yes, sir. Oh, theft charges?
Okay,
That's what she had told me.
okay. Do you know where the parents are now?
I do not. I've tried to call them. The last time I was able to talk to them was, well, I called Samuel on 9/15. That's when he told me he bailed Desiree out of jail.
Okay.
And that's when she took off when he bailed her out. And I tried to call him on 10/13, on October 13th, to let them know to go drug screen for me, and they never responded back.
Okay. As far as services, have parents worked any services in this case?
No, sir.
Okay. Have parents, drug screened for you?
No, sir.
Okay. How often do you ask parents to drug screen?
Once a month.
Have you asked in this case once a month?
Yes, I was able to, I sent him a message for September and for October and to go drug screen, and they did not go.
Okay. I see in your report to the court, there were no shows in January, no shows in March, no show in April, and no show in May. Is that accurate?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then with mom, Desiree, they had no communication and was not sent to drug screen.
Correct.
Right. Okay. But you've just stated you tried to send them in September and October?
Yes.
Okay. So from May to August, no contact, and then tried to send her the next 2 months.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Did mom go in any of those times?
No, sir.
Okay. What about Samuel Lundgren? When did you ask him? When was the last time to ask him to drug screen?
I sent October 13th.
Okay. Did you also try to send him in September?
No, sir. I didn't have any contact with him, and after he told me he bailed her out.
Okay. And we've been in this case since December of last year, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So 10 months?
Yes.
Family plans of service for parents to work through and to try to help them reunite, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is part of those service plans for parents to stay clean
Yes, sir.
from drug use and alcohol use?
Yes.
Are we able to tell whether parents have complied with that as far as drug use?
No, sir.
Okay. And is that due to parents no showing drug screens?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And are those drug screens presumed positives?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you believe from your working of the case that parents can provide a safe environment for the child?
They cannot.
Okay. And is that for mom and dad? You don't believe either parent can?
That's correct.
Okay. And we've been in this case longer than 6 months.
Yes, sir.
Have parents been having visitations?
No, sir.
Okay. And why is that?
For being non-compliant, not screening, and not initiating their services.
Okay. Did parents have an order that they cannot have in-person visits until clean drug screens?
Yes, sir.
And parents have never provided any drug screens, is that correct?
No, sir.
Okay. Today, are you asking the court to terminate the parental rights of Desiree Casias as to the child Othaniel Lundgren?
Yes, sir.
And are you asking for that based upon the D and E grounds
Yes, sir.
and for constructive abandonment
Yes, sir.
and for the M grounds for the prior termination within the 12 months
Yes, sir.
based upon the E grounds?
Yes, sir.
And do you believe that is in the best interest of the child?
Yes, sir.
Are you also asking the court to terminate the parental rights of Samuel Lundgren as to the child Othaniel Lundgren?
Yes, sir.
And is that based upon constructive abandonment,
Yes.
D and E grounds,
Yes, sir.
fail to register with paternity registry?
Yes, sir.
And do you believe that is in the best interest of the child?
Yes, I do.
Where is the child currently placed?
He's currently with his paternal grandparents.
And child's been placed there the entire case?
Yes, sir.
How is the child doing?
He's doing amazing. He's got a strong bond with them. I mean, he just loves them.
Are grandparents willing to adopt if that becomes available?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you believe it's in the best interest of the child to terminate parental rights and to leave the child in placement where he currently is?
Yes, I do.
And if becomes available for the paternal grandparents to adopt?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'll pass the witness, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Naranjo?
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Elliot, did the parents ever express an intention to relinquish their parental rights?
Yes, they have.
Was the department ever able to facilitate doing relinquishments with either of the parents?
No, ma'am.
What efforts did the department make to try to facilitate those relinquishments?
I would let them know to get in touch with their attorneys. I've even provided phone numbers and email addresses for to get the paper signed to meet with them. And
And did both attorneys, both Mr. Mitchelson and myself, inform you that we were unable to get into contact with either parent?
yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I'll pass the witness.
All right, Mr. Michaelson?
Thank you, Your Honor. Based on your previous testimony, you indicated that your last contact with Samuel was October 13th.
Well, I had messaged him, sir, but because I tried to call him and then I messaged him, but he didn't answer either one.
Okay, so you didn't have actual contact with him?
No, sir.
Okay. Was he aware of the hearing?
Yes, I had emailed both him and Desiree the link to the hearing yesterday.
Okay. And it was my understanding, I believe from you that Samuel wanted to relinquish at one point. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did Samuel, without belaboring the questions that Ms. Naranjo has already previously asked, has Samuel ever reached out to you about the relinquishment?
No, sir.
Okay. Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Ms. Zavala?
I have no questions, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Trout, anything further of this witness?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, any additional witnesses or does the department rest?
Department rest, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ronho, anything to present today?
Nothing to present today, Your Honor. I'll rest.
Mr. Michaelson?
I rest, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Zavala?
No witnesses, I rest.
Okay, Ms. Zavala, do you have a recommendation to make?
I do, Your Honor. The child is thriving with the grandparents. And I absolutely believe staying in that placement is in his best interest. I also believe it's in his best interest that the parental rights be terminated to both mother and father to allow grandparents to adopt.
All right, thank you. At this time, then I do find by clear and convincing evidence that it is in the best interest of the child, Othaniel Lundgren, to terminate the parental rights between the child and his mother, Desiree Casias, based on Texas Family Code, Section 161.001, subsection B1, the D, E, M, and N grounds, and the best interest of the child under 161.001, subsection B2. I will adjudicate Samuel Lundgren as the father of Othaniel Lundgren and establish the parent-child relationship. I find by clear and convincing evidence that it is in the best interest of the child, Othaniel Lundgren, to terminate the parental rights between the child and the father, Samuel Lundgren, based on Texas Family Code, Section 161.001, subsection B1, D, E, and N grounds, and the best interest under 161.001 B2. I also find by clear and convincing evidence that it's in the best interest to terminate on the basis of his failure to register with the paternity registry under Texas Family Code, Section 161.002 B3. At this time, I will name the department Family and Protective Services as the permanent managing conservator of the child. I will continue the child's current placement. And counsel will be dismissed with the exception of Ms. Zavala. And of course, counsel will be dismissed after the appellate, de novo and appellate timeframes expire. As always, do be mindful of your de novo timeframes since I've rendered an open court. And also, if you're instructed to file a notice of appeal, please wait to do that until a final order has been signed and adopted by the referring court. All right, I appreciate everybody's time and efforts. So for those still involved, I'll see you back for a review hearing January 8th of 2026. That'll be on a 9 o'clock docket. Okay, thank y'all. You're free to go unless you still got more business with the court.